Thank you again for attending this morning. Today I wanted to talk through the principle of using pre-designed products within the Gateway 3D custom product platform. The pre-designed product is essentially a product that can be bought online but has already got some artwork attached to it, so it helps the purchaser make the purchasing decision. They can be used in various environments. They can be used in a retail environment or for promotional product distributors, for example. It can be incorporated into corporate schemes, so there are a range of products already pre-designed for your customers as a set range of products that they can then order, with the option of adding additional personalisation onto the products at the time of placing the order. Gateway 3D itself is concentrating all its efforts to essentially be the market leader for online product personalisation software, and we want to enable your customers to be able to create their own products. There is such a massive market for personalisation these days that everything is expected to be able to be personalised at the time it's being bought, so this is what the platform is for, and we intend to lead the way with the way that our technology is working. But that said, there is still a massive market for products that are pre-designed, and the main advantage for pre-designed products that are bought through our platform is that they're all produced on a print-on-demand basis. So there is very limited stock holding. The manufacturers are actually just holding stocks of blanks and then they're producing the goods to order. So it's a very efficient way to reduce your stock holding and just to manage the orders as they arrive. Now, the easiest way to show how people utilize this is to give you a few examples. So I have an example set up here from a company called Printed Wardrobe, who are clothing suppliers. This is obviously their retail site, and they have a range of designs that are just available to buy. But the thing about these products is none of them have actually been printed to put them onto the website. They've all been produced through our platform, so that these are essentially virtual samples of the products, but as you can see, they look like they are already printed. The idea being, as soon as somebody goes into one of these products, they can select the size, the colorway that it's available in, but then that generates an order for Printed Wardrobe to produce the individual product, and they get all the relevant paperwork to dispatch to make the actual process from ordering through production to dispatch very straightforward. So in conjunction with the way that they've set up these particular products, they also use the platform for offering personalised items. So a good example of combining a pre-designed product with personalisation is in the football shirt section that they've developed. So I'll just log in here. As you can see, they have a range of football shirts, as you would expect, with the different designs on. No preference here, but I'll just click on the Manchester United one. So as soon as you click on the Customize Now button, it then takes you to the product page, which will then load the iframe, which is our application, which is embedded into their website. So as the product loads, it loads to show the back of the shirt first with print area markings set up. So there are different views of the product. So if I just click onto the views, it will show the rear and the front of the shirt, which is basically from photographic imagery. They've specifically set this up to say that you can't customize the front of the shirt. So if you just click onto the back and then add text, I can simply type what I want to appear on the shirt, my name, and I'm at number 7, and add to cart. So that will generate an order in their platform with this additional personalisation on. But the front of the shirt is pre-designed, so this is attracting the particular team supporter, obviously. So but all of the other shirts available through this particular platform, obviously in a retail environment, have all been configured through the platform as a pre-designed product. A different example to show you is this could work for a corporate scheme for anyone, any distributors, promotional product distributors who have clients that you set a range of products up for. Now, the purpose of showing this site is this is a small local dance academy, but in the same principle, this could be the BBC, it could be Shell Oil, it could be any corporate that the promotional products distributor supply products to, and they can create a range of products, and each of these can be fulfilled from a range of fulfillment partners that we have, or if you are a manufacturer yourself, obviously you can configure your own products. So this allows the user to go in, to personalize the products. It's always going to appear with the Legends Dance Academy logo on the front, but then they can simply personalize it by adding the name onto the back, or whichever predetermined printer area the manufacturer or the website owner has allowed them to be able to personalize the product. So a couple of different examples: retail environment, or what's effectively a corporate scheme, although this is obviously open to anyone to be able to log into to be able to buy these products, but obviously it's designed for the members of the Dance Academy. If you set this up for a corporate scheme for a large blue chip client, for example, this could be set up so that they would use a login, username and password to log into it, and then they could view the range of corporate branded products. For example, just a standard mug with a corporate logo on could have additional personalisation added to it for particular events, but that would work on an order-by-order basis. So it's very flexible for small orders, very flexible for quick turnaround orders where additional personalisation is required. So how do the products set up? Once the products, this is the Gateway 3D custom product platform, and I'm in the product management section. So I have a few clothing items which have been set up here because we were just about to do the printwear and promotion show at the NEC starting on Sunday. But I've also got a couple of phone cases which I've set up. So basically, for a phone case manufacturer or anyone selling personalised phone cases, the idea of adding a pre-designed or a product that's already got a design on it can help for marketing purposes, to help you generate sales for the product, because if you've just got a blank product, a lot of this market is for photo uploads, but in certain circumstances you want to be able to add a design and add additional personalisation onto the product. So what I'm going to do is going to take one of these two phone cases and I'm going to add a design onto the product, so each time it loads, it always loads with the design. So this particular product, the top one, I have open here, so this is the link. This will be viewed in the iframe once the app is configured in your website. So what I want to do is each time I load this is to display it with some artwork on. So I simply click into the Edit Product button, which will load the basic details of the product, which is just explaining the product. It's a 2D product. It works exactly the same for a 3D rendering of the product as well. So I simply click into the print area section on the left-hand menu. And there is one print area set up on this product, which is just on the front. So I click on the Edit button and I go down to the artwork section. So once I click on the artwork, all I simply do is go to choose a file. The file that's been created is basically the same print area measurements as the phone case is set up for. So I'll just highlight a piece of artwork, click open, and then I tick a tick box, update texture view background, and then click save. So that has now permanently saved the piece of artwork directly onto the product. So the actual print measurements are here, 95mm by 147mm. So the file was set up at that size. So if I now go to the product preview, all I need to do is to refresh the screen, because this product, so this URL, that is the product reference number there within the platform. And this product, if I just click on the refresh button, this will now know that the artwork has been applied to it. and the artwork will load as the screen refreshes. Just loading the controls, and now you can see I've loaded. So this is exactly the same product reference number, but it now knows that within the parameters of the product it will always load with this artwork. So this could be any corporate scheme logo, any client's logo, and obviously on any product type. So once the products are configured in the website structure, it's very easy to generate a range of products. So whether it's going to be for a particular client or whether it's going to be for a retail range like we saw on printed wardrobe. It also gives you the ability, because there are print areas set up on this product, to be able to type any set lines of text that you want to add on before it's purchased, and obviously the ability to add additional images onto the print area as well. And it's the same principle for any of our products, where you just simply add to cart, and this integrates with the shopping cart that's already in the website system. So as you can see, retail sites like this, loads and loads of designs, but the principle for adding a logo onto a base template of the product is very simple. So it can be used in this if you have a range of designs that you want to add onto products, or if you are working for a particular client and you want to set up a web store so that they can purchase the products directly from you and add additional personalisation, then that is a very simple procedure once the app is set up in the website. So that was the principle of how Gateway 3D are working with pre-designed products in different areas, and some of the time it's just a case of having to think about how the products that you supply, how you can market them, and how you can offer them to customers to make it easy for them to make the purchasing decision. So that was all I basically wanted to cover today. I've noticed that there's a few questions that have been sent through while I've been talking. Let me just have a look how to install. Right, okay. So the app itself is provided in various formats. We have a developer's API, which can be integrated to integrate the app into an existing website. We have various other formats. We have a Magento extension and various ways for Shopify sites and for WordPress sites. So it is a small job for your developer. We try to make it as simple as possible. That basically configures, the app itself configures the iframe on the product page. So when you click into the product page, it's creating the iframe to display the product and all of the parameters that are set on the products, which are done within the custom product platform. So just as an example here, this area on the product page where the app displays, or it's grey at the moment as it's loading, that is the iframe that's been configured, which is viewing the product on our platform through a content delivery network. Somebody's just asking you how the training works. Basically, we would, once you have a subscription to the platform, you can access the platform to configure all of your products however you want, and we give you training on basically how to create products yourself. You can start from a photograph of a product and assign all the image areas and text areas you want, and also the pre-designed artwork that you can add onto the products. Here's a straightforward question. Price. The basic platform, this can be configured into your site. We give you all of the details, and it starts from an entry point at £99 a month. It's applied on a monthly license because there are lots of developments that go on with the platform and extra features that just come in as standard. But realistically, from a manufacturing point of view, or from if you're a manufacturer and you're using this system within your platform, excuse me, if you bear in mind that there are no manual proofing, there are no backwards and forwards conversations with customers, because all of the proofing and everything is approved online, or if you are a distributor, you're not even having to place orders with the third-party suppliers who are doing the manufacturing for you, because the order, once this is placed, if Legends Dance Academy are using a particular supplier, then as it's added to cart, this product knows which manufacturer is doing the manufacturing for it, so it sends the order directly through to the manufacturer without you having to raise a purchase order. Artwork format. I presume, what's the artwork format? I presume we're talking about the artwork that's been loaded onto the product. This particular piece of artwork that I loaded onto the product, this was just set up as a PNG file. So just a straightforward bit of artwork operation just to generate the file at the right size. So that seems to be all of the questions that have come through. Yeah, so as I mentioned, we're at the Printwear and Promotion Show starting on Sunday this weekend. If anyone's available to attend, we'd be happy to talk you through anything. But obviously, you know, we're really keen to push forward with the platform as a whole, and if anyone has any particular questions about how they could integrate it into an existing website that they have to offer personalised products in any of the various formats that I've discussed today, then please just get in touch. Just you can contact me on 01625 355 781, or you could just email me at ian@gateway3d.com. So hopefully I'll be speaking to you soon, and feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Thanks again for attending, and I'm sure we'll speak soon.